Hey everyone, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another speed build. Today I am building a single-story home for a single dad and his twin children. I was imagining this was for a single dad and two children, one boy and one girl who were twins, and I really just wanted to make something small and cozy for them that I thought would be affordable but a little cluttered and messy, because I imagine that it's probably a little bit of a hectic household, and I had so much fun coming up with the personalities for the kids in this house, so I'm very excited to share that with you. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you to today's sponsor. Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. HelloFresh offers a wide variety of quick and easy recipes, including 20-minute meals, easy cleanup, and low prep options to help you save time. Each meal comes in its own bag with pre-portioned ingredients, so there's less prep and less wasted food. Plus, it's delicious and a really fun activity to do with others. My boyfriend and I have so much fun making dinner together, and it's a lovely way to keep on track with healthy meal options, including veggie and pescatarian options as well. Plus, every recipe comes with fresh produce sourced directly from farmers. HelloFresh has more 5-star reviews than any other meal kit, so you know you'll get something delicious. Use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGMISSGryphi16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes, plus free shipping. And these gifts include free appetizers, free desserts, and free premium recipes. Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it. I honestly could not think of a better sponsor for this video. I imagine having this household where I was thinking that the kids were both really into sports and they have all these after school activities, and the dad also has a job and taking care of the house and doing everything on his own, plus he's really into making sure the lawn is very well kept. It's probably hard to find time to make proper meals, so I think like a meal kit is the perfect idea to have for a household like this. But anyway, I'm just working on the exterior of the home now. As I had mentioned, it's just a 1-story home. I have a garage space which could definitely be converted into an additional bedroom if you have a bigger household, and I did do a couple of things in the house that I was thinking were rooms that were originally other things that were converted into bedrooms. I think it was a really fun thing to think about. And so it has a little bit of a strange layout, but I think it works out really well in the end, and I'm so happy with it. So over on the right side of the build in the back, that is going to be the twins' bedroom. The room in the middle is going to be shrunk down a little bit, and that's going to be like the primary bathroom in the house. The room in the front is obviously the garage. And then the big square-ish room with the diagonal over on the left side is going to be the dad's bedroom. But I was thinking it used to be a like opened dining room space, but they decided to close off the dining room and turn that into a bedroom. So that was the idea here. And then we're back outside working on some more landscaping. I do bounce around a little bit in this build. As I got ideas, I just kind of went with the flow and went back and forth. Usually builds that I do that in, I like how they come out better because it means that I'm getting all these ideas all of a sudden, so I can't stay in one spot at once. Anyway, I decided to put a car out here. I wanted to pick out one that I thought could fit the kids in it. Not many of the cars that are in Debug look like they have a ton of space in them. I guess I could have grabbed one of the ones from Get Together that like kind of looks like a little minivan sort of compact vehicle. But I use that one too often, so I really wanted to use one of the base game ones, and we still don't have actual cars in the game, but at some point, hopefully we will. I am starting to lose hope now because we're so many years into The Sims, but I've had a couple of dreams where, like, I got to play with cars early, and there was, like, crazy, like, underground garages, but they were fake. They were dreams. I was so sad when I woke up from those. Hopefully someday that actually happens. Sims team, can you make that dream a reality? Anyway, I am sectioning off some garden beds here. At first I was trying to decide if I wanted the yard to be a little bit more disheveled, like maybe there wasn't enough time to take care of it, but I'm thinking like lawn care is something that this dad is really passionate about. Something about that made me really happy, and probably because growing up I just think of my dad always mowing the lawn, and I don't know. It seemed like a big activity. He got like a trailer to put on the back of it so like we could go for rides behind the lawnmower. So for some reason, I thought that that would be kind of a fun idea. Plus, I feel like that's the thing you see in a lot of television shows where like somebody's really into their lawn care and making sure everything is perfect. So I was trying to make it look really nice. I hope it does look nice. You can let me know. I'm using these debug options to make these like rounded garden beds. And then we're into the kitchen and I use these base game counters in one of the swatches that I think is a new swatch that we got when we got them updated last year. And it's like blue and it's really pretty. I really like it. It's strange. And that's kind of why I picked it. I was thinking the counters are a little bit outdated. This is a nice house, but like maybe some of the fixtures and appliances and counters could use replacing eventually because they're a little out of style. But that's not really a priority for this family. Everything's functional. They're cozy here. And that's good enough. There's no real point in spending extra money to fix something if it's not broken. At least that's how I think. And I imagine this household would feel that way as well. And money can be tight sometimes. Speaking of which, I kind of decorated this house thinking that it wasn't overly expensive. None of the furniture was super expensive, but that's not necessarily true for actually how expensive the house is and all of the items inside. This comes in at 59,885 simoleons, and it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. There is an ensuite for the primary, which I'm thinking they probably rerouted the door, although the door could have come out of the dining space, either the dining or the kitchen. But yeah, it's not the cheapest house, but it's definitely not the most expensive. But I was going more for the look of it than the actual price of it in game. So hopefully that's not too much of a problem. But let me know if you'd like to have a budget build on the channel at some point. Do we want another starter home? Or a more specific budget, do let me know. I'd totally be down to do that. Anyway, if you would like to download this build, it will be available right now on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag Miss Gryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. As you can see here, I am cluttering up the kitchen. I have all sorts of things for kids in here. There's a book bag. There's even a piggy bank. Maybe the family is together putting their change in there for like a trip to the amusement park or the mall or to buy a new toy or things like that. I know when I was a kid, my grandma would have us like help save up money so we could go to the city and just like explore. So I think it was a cute idea to have like a little family piggy bank, and it's more like a unicorn bank in the kitchen. Anyway, this is the garage. I do have laundry in this house for an added challenge. You could definitely delete that if you don't want to have to deal with the laundry system in the game, but I think it's a bit of fun and quite realistic, and there's just a bunch of clutter and stuff in here as well. It's mostly not usable stuff. I just wanted it to look cluttered and lived in, so got lots of garage stuff over here. We have like buckets of supplies and some like storage boxes, and then this is going to be the primary bathroom. So it has the shower tub combo in it, the matching counters to the kitchen, and then a decent amount of clutter in here. We end up having like that container for like the brush and all of that came with Parenthood. It has like a brush and a hair dryer. We also end up getting like toothbrushes and stuff up here. I wish we had more like proper bathroom clutter. I feel like I somehow mention this in every build I do now, but I really want a bathroom kit or a bathroom stuff pack. There's just so many things we could get that are not toilets, and I think that would be great. But I just picked out a simple bath mat in here, and then we're moving on into the living room. So we have a fireplace in here. I thought it was kind of cute, and a little mirror above it. And then I ended up actually using one of the sectional sofas in here from Dream Home Decorator. It just made sense. It might have been a little bit expensive, but I feel like you can get some like smaller sectionals like this for not a wild amount of money, and it makes sense for a family. So that is why I did that. And if that's something you're going to splurge on, go for it. I also made sure to put like a little dollhouse in here. I grabbed the one from Eco Lifestyle that's cardboard. I was thinking that could be on the cheaper side, and it's like good for the environment and all of that. And I think it's really cute. And just, I say this a lot, but just reminds me of all of the little cardboard houses and stuff I have for my rabbits. I just really like them and it makes me happy. So I did that. And then right here, I'm realizing I didn't put a TV, and I think it would be good to have a TV in this space. So I'm going to be deleting that side chair and plants. Actually, I think I keep the plants, but I end up getting rid of the side chair there to put a little dresser to put a TV on. What I was thinking here is that this is one of the bedside tables from the primary bedroom, and they dragged it out here to put the TV on, and so there's only one of that bedside table in that room. I just thought it was kind of a fun idea to repurpose that in that area. And then I'm just trying to figure out the wallpaper in here and the curtains. I end up layering a couple of different curtains in here to get like a more interesting look. And then I'm putting a lot of like sports stuff around the space because I think both of these kids are into sports, and I thought that was really fun. So anyway, by the front door, I just have a place to hang up some coats, a nice mirror, a little bookcase, a little calendar, shoes. I think I end up adding another book bag. There's so many book bags around this house, and I think that's pretty realistic. I know every so often, it wasn't every year, but throughout like childhood, I would have occasionally get a new book bag because like the one you had in first grade would be embarrassing in like fourth grade or what have you. I don't even remember, but every once in a while I'd get a new one. So there would just be like backpacks, book bags, whatever you call them, all over the house. So I thought that was pretty realistic. And then we're just getting some clutter on this kitchen table that I placed down. And then I end up adding some kids' drawings on the wall that are like Valentine's Day themed. I should be grabbing those soon. But perfect timing because we're getting close to that time of year now as it is February. But I was thinking maybe Dad has like a close friend and the kids kept drawing things being like Dad and this person, and they're kind of like being like, Dad, you should date this friend of yours, and like trying to encourage some sort of relationship. I thought that was kind of a cute idea anyway, so that was what I did there. And then I also added a coffee pot in the kitchen because I think that might be necessary for this household. But anyway, this is the primary bedroom that used to be a dining space. It's very green in here. I picked out this bed because I thought it was really simple, and it could have been a bed that this sim has had for like most of their life. And so that's kind of what I was going for there, something that they could have had for a long time to save money. And I have like a little dresser on one side where the other bedside table used to be, and like some hanging clothes over at the foot of the bed. I also decorated their ensuite off camera because I didn't think it was too important. It's pretty much the same as the others, except it has a standing shower instead of a shower tub combo. Anyway, this is going to be the twins' bedroom. It's kind of like red and beige-ish pink. It's an interesting one, but I really like how it came out. They have a shared dresser in between the beds that acts as not only a dresser, but a bedside table. It ends up having a lamp, a couple of different sports balls on them. There's a basketball and a soccer ball that I'll be putting up there, and a couple of other little knickknacks, and then some like separated closets over here from kids' room stuff. One of them has a bunch of pictures tacked on it. The other one's just normal and plain, and I think it came out pretty cute. I also added this little tree decal, which I've been using in so many builds lately. I don't know what it is about that tree decal, but right now I'm just really liking it. I have to use it in every build, whether it's a kid's room, teenager's room, toddler's room. It's in all of my builds right now. I don't know why I like it so much. Oh, and then I also added these little succulents from Discover University. I just really like the smiles on them. I thought they were a really cute item, and I wanted just to add a little bit of more personality into this space. There's also a music player or a stereo in there for your Sims to, listen to some music, doing some dancing. And then I got monkey bars out back because I always put swing sets because I think they're a little bit more realistic, but I decided monkey bars today because I just don't use them very often, and I thought it would look nice. And of course a barbecue and a picnic table, a couple places to work on some gardening, and then I added one of the like parenthood class projects out here as well for your kids to go ahead and work on. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe if you have not already and click that bell to be notified when I upload, and make sure to also check out that link down below for a good deal on HelloFresh. And thank you so much for that sponsor. Enjoy the screenshots. Bye everyone.